Hey guys, this is JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick review for you of this Amoker mini LED projector. So here is some of the specification you can see. Of course, the technology is TFT LCD. It has 1000 lumens and it has a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1. The native resolution is 800 by 480 and it does support up to 1080p resolution here when for input. It's a LED type of bulb, of course 30,000 hour. It support a bunch of different input. USB, SD, VGA, HDMI and AV. So here's everything that comes in the package. You have the user menu that has a little bit of instruction on how to use it. Not much detail, just a little bit of instruction. There's also a little diagram for the remote control. It does come with 2 batteries and I already put it in the remote control. And then you have here the power cable. You have a AV out cable. This is one of those special AVI cable that's designed for the older RCA output, the composite output. You have this little small leg here that is a pin that you put underneath the projector to kind of just angle it up and it goes right down. But I found that this pin was kind of flimsy. It also have a tripod mount, so I just put on this quick release plate and put it on a tripod, and with that I have a lot of movement and flexibility, so that's what I'll be showing you today. So as you can see here, it has this nice little angular look to it, and it has this really cool finish. As you can see, small little projector in the back. You do have the infrared port and the VGA input. You have some L vent here. Up top here you have some of the main button, power, okay, the up and down arrow key, the escape, and then the input change here. There is a small little slit here. This is where an LED indicator will come on, and I'll show you that later. It will come on and show you different status. And on the left side here you can see all the input of everything. There is the heat sink that dissipates some of the heat, so that's nice. There is a fan built in, it does make some noise. I'll show you that later. But here you have a headphone port, or also just an audio out. There's that AV port for using that special AV cable. You have 2 USB port, one for USB, the other one is also can be used to charge the device if you need to. That's a 5-volt output now. There's your HDMI out in, and then there's the SD slot here. So for most of my tests here, I will be using it as a media player because it has a built-in media player. So just have to use one of these USB stick here that has some movies, and then I just want to show you guys. Up in the front here, that is the tripod mount I have on there. But you got your little cap here that you can just screw off, and that covers the lens. The thing about this lens is that you have this adjustment here. You have a keystone adjustment and a focus adjustment. But when you're making a focus adjustment, this lens will move in and out. So yeah, if you want to put this cap back on, you have to put the lens all the way back inside before you can put that cap on, because that cap just go around the cover of the lens right now. So I have it hooked on this little tripod here. As you can see, very stable and very easy. The power cable does come to the right side of the unit. Not really a fan. I wish they just put it in the back, but yeah, there's the power cable. It's about 4 or 5 feet long, so if you need longer cable, you need to get around an extension or something. So as soon as you give it power, it will blink just like that, and let you know it's almost ready now. And you can press the power button here and it will blink again, and then it will come on. Give it a second here. It's powering on the unit, and of course we can do the same with the remote control. And now you can hear the fan is running, so it's somewhat loud. The unit does has built-in speakers, so when you play something it will make noise. So I'll show you that in a minute here. I do want to point out that right now I have this light on and it's lighting up this whole room, but I'm going to dim that light to show you. But this is 1000 lumen and look not too bad. So you can kind of see here it's currently out of focus. We're going to go ahead and make the adjustment here. So there we go, and we are now in focus completely, just like that. And you can see look pretty nice. This screen, my wall here is a beige color, so it's not ideal for this projector. A white color wall would be much better, but yeah, it works alright. The color look a little bit different on the camera because I have a camera angle, but yeah, it looks pretty nice on down. So these are some of the input. You have the VGA, HDMI, AV, USB, and then the SD card. I'm gonna go ahead and select USB. So the SD will bring us back to this media player. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a lower USB stick here. Now I have the low USB stick insert. I can just do movies, and you can see you can pick the USB stick here. And if I go down to movies or video here, I have some video of my review, for example. I can just pick one of these here, for example. Press OK, and it will load the video. This is a review of the F181 Universe Explorer quadcopter. This is a 6-axis quadcopter, as you can see here, and it comes with a built-in camera. This is a HD. You can hear that the speaker is pretty good. It's not very loud. I think in a bigger room you won't be able to hear it too well, but in this small room here I can hear it pretty well. You can kind of get an idea of the picture quality here. There is some adjustment you can also make to the picture quality if you need to. Here in the menu you can make some adjustment here. So you have pictures, you have sound, You have timer and you have option here, so there's some other option now. But yeah, we can make for example picture mode. We can change this. For example, we can change it to a different picture mode, mouse, user, dynamic, and back to standard. So I'm going to leave on dynamic here. I'm just going to go back here. Press the OK button in the middle. You can actually bring up that menu and change a few different things here. You can see here I have the volume button pretty much maxed out, so that's what you heard earlier. Go ahead and crank it down here, and you can hold down to drop the volume. And you can see here you can actually fast forward to the movie. I have Fury here, so maximum is 16x, you can see, and that kind of give you an idea. But yeah, you keep pressing it, it will go back to play. So yeah, I think the picture quality is actually pretty good. I am roughly about 8 feet away from this wall, and look like it's creating about a 75-80 inch image on the wall here. I have a longer room downstairs, and I was able to get about 15 feet away from that wall, and yeah, the picture was probably 120 inches wide. Quite a large image, and picture quality is not bad for movies. I think the resolution of 800 by 480 is not too bad for this kind of stuff, but if you are trying to use a computer monitor, it's not as sharp as it should be, so it's kind of tough to see. But yeah, playing games or just watching a movie, I think the picture quality is pretty good. I really like the ability to also adjust the keystone, so let me show you right here. So right now it's pretty good, but I'm going to show you what I can do with it. You can adjust the keystone down. It's a small little amount of adjustment, but that helps a lot, especially when you have a projector at an angle. But right now I think this is pretty good to kind of give you an idea. You can also change the ratio aspect if you wanted to. I just left it in this mode right here, and I have the volume mute to kind of show you here. And you can see here the movie is playing in the background, but you can actually make adjustment here. So you can have a sleep timer, you can have auto sleep. You also have the option to update the software. Is one, but so far I haven't found any update. I really like the fact that the projector can play multimedia file like MKV, MPEG-4, no problem at all, and it loads extremely fast. I did found that it didn't seem to support subtitle, so if you have subtitle file, it won't be able to load it. So yeah, overall, this Amoker projector is really nice. I really like the small size of it, and for the resolution, it's quite nice. The fan does make some noise just like any other projector, but if you output this sound to speakers or something, it will be a little bit better than that. But I do like the ability to have built-in sound, and at 100 volume, yeah, you can hear your stuff. It's not going to be a problem in a small room. I found the picture quality is quite good on this unit. For the price, you're getting a pretty nice small unit, and of course it's LED, so even if you turn it off, you can turn it back on immediately. You don't have to wait for it to cool down like a lot of the old the light bulb. There's one thing that I really don't like about this unit, and that is the placement of the IR receiver. Some of the other units I test have multiple IR receiver, but this one only have one. And with this, you kind of have to point this remote kind of near it. So yeah, this is the front end projector, but there is no IR receiver up there. So if you want to get access to it, sometimes you do have to point it behind there. With good batteries, it seems to work, you know, bounce off the wall and go on there. But a lot of time I do find that I have to point exactly at that area to get it to work. So that's one small downside that I see with this unit. Overall, I really love the tripod mount. It makes it very easy for me to mount this on a fluid ball head that I can just manipulate and change the various different angle. That little stick there to kind of raise the thing is crap, and yeah, this is really nice. I do like to see this. The 1000 lumens brightness is decent for when you have no light in the room. So as you saw earlier, I have the light on. You can kind of see it, but if you turn the light off, it looks a lot better. Definitely not a projector that you can use with a lot of windows, but yeah, it works quite well for the price. So I hope this short little review help you in your purchase decision. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.